Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's get this week started. I am on a new schedule from 8 to 5 because of daylight savings time coming up. I didn't realize daylight savings time wasn't until November, like the first week of November. But it's getting darker in my area. My side is poor at night. I can't see numbers. So that's why I changed my schedule. Anyway, I've already worked my pretty much 8 to 9:30 shift with DoorDash. Break all my schedules into shifts, basically. I used to go like one massive schedule, and then like if you pause too long, sometimes they'll kick you off the entire, like they'll end your dash. So to avoid that, I break it up into like 4 segments, blocks, whatever you want to call it. I know Grubhub has the blocks, but I break it up so in case that happens, I can get back on. Because I am not a top dasher, and I can't get back on unless it says dash now. So anyway, I've already done 3 orders. First one was $6 Chick-fil-A for about 3 miles. And then the next one was McDonald's, $5 for about 1.9 miles. And then the last one that I did was Chick-fil-A for $6 for about 3 miles again. So we're sitting at $17. Like I've said in the past, and why I don't work mornings pretty much is because mornings are pretty terrible most of the time. So we've made $17 so far. We're back on DoorDash because 9:45 is hit. So our dollars to hour ratio is not too good right now. But you know, it'll pick up, I'm sure. We had a pretty bad week last week. Overall, from people that I've talked to, it's been that way for them in Dothan as well. I work in Dothan, Alabama, in case you're new and don't know that. But yeah, this is like one of the worst weeks all of us have had. We've collectively talked and come to that conclusion. But everybody says they're doing good this morning. I don't see it. I don't know if we're just like trying to make each other, think that we're doing good. But I'm a straight shooter. I tell them, look, hasn't been that great for me this morning, but I'm out here. Got no reads so far. Grubhub has opened up at 8 o'clock in my market now. I've got nothing. If you've been on Grubhub a while, I've been on it for a while, but I don't think I've ever had a scheduled shift where I haven't got an offer. So I hear that you get paid, like if you don't get anything for the schedule. How does that work? Somebody please let me know in the comments that's done Grubhub or doing Grubhub. I haven't got an order. I've been on the first block from 8 to 10. It's 9:58. If you know Grubhub, they're notorious for sending you one order at like 9:59 or like at the end of the block. So far, I haven't got any offers from Grubhub. So I would like to know if you are supposed to get paid, or does that count collectively for the whole day? Like you have to accept 100% or something. I don't know how that works. I don't rely on them to pay me by the hour. I don't usually care for that. I'd rather get orders. But anyway, let's wait on our next order. We got another order from DoorDash, $6.75 for 4.2 miles. It's from Chick-fil-A. This is very interesting because I'm not like getting flooded with DoorDash orders, but I've accepted what was it, 4 out of 6. They're not. I'm not knocking out the park. Don't get me wrong. They're like 5. Like you've heard what I've done for this morning so far. But I'm getting good orders. They're not bad. So my acceptance rate 16% right now. It's gonna start going up if this keeps up. I'm 4 for 6, but I don't expect it to continue like that. Yeah, excuse me. I don't expect it to continue like that, but hopefully Uber Eats and Grubhub will start sending orders because those are higher payouts normally. But this could be. Never know. We got $6.75. What do we got? 4 items? Probably not. What's the subtotal? I got subtotals. Some of you don't. That's what I heard. $20.91. It's probably going to stay $6.75. Let's go get it. Well, I had to let that order go because it had chicken noodle soup, and they told me that they knew for a fact it would not be ready till 10:30. It was like 10:10 or something like that, 10:12. I'm not waiting 18 minutes. I may wait in my car 18 minutes for the next order. I've already refused like 3 or 4 Chick-fil-A's again. So I remember when I did do mornings back in the day that I had a rule for myself, which was not to take any Chick-fil-A orders until 10:30 because of this. So yeah, Chick-fil-A's off the schedule for me for now for another few minutes here until 10:30 hits. And then they're going to be, well, actually, there should be a lot of orders ready by then, just sitting around. But I don't know. It's just frustrating. Like this morning, you know, none of the orders were ready. It took like 5 minutes to get each order that I took from Chick-fil-A, which was only 2, but I make out like it was a lot. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of disappointing, but it was only going to be $6.75, I'm pretty sure, because it was only a $20 order, and it was 4 miles. So definitely not worth waiting around 18 minutes. I was at 96% on the cancellation rate, so that's why you should always kind of keep your cancellations kind of in your pocket until you need them. So I'm still sitting good. I just would like to get an order. All right, guys, we got a $6.50 order going, I think it's 3.9 miles. 3.9, my mouth is getting tongue-tied. It's Wingsville, which is also Fazoli's, so it's their virtual restaurant. It's a $29 order. It should be more than $6.50 in my opinion, but I mean, we'll see what happens. Sorry for the air, I just realized it's blasting. Just to revisit the Chick-fil-A, my thing is with that is like lunch items should not be available on your menu that early if it's not going to be available. That's just my point. I saw several Dashers turn around and leave. Chick-fil-A staff was actually saying this will not be ready until 10:30 to all of us to come in, and they're just kind of like giving us a heads up. So I do appreciate that. So, but those items shouldn't be available this early if they're not going to be ready. All right, guys. Well, that Wingsville order from Fazoli's turned out to be $12.50. But I picked up an order from Panera Bread for DoorDash. Came across as $6.50. It was going a few miles, and the total amount of the food is $75, and the total was $8.19. The reason I laugh is because you got a guy that bought $30 worth of wings, and he tipped like, what is that, 30%? And then you got somebody that ordered $75 from Panera, who was the CEO of a bank, and tips $5, less than 10%. I guess it all works out, but I just find it funny. It's weird. It's just weird how people work, I guess, like their brain works as far as the tip versus how much you're ordering. It's just weird to me. Guys, since we last spoke, I had a 950 going 6 miles from Panda Express. Haven't been to Panda Express in probably 6 months. No particular reason, just haven't got orders for there. Dropped it off, it was $11, and since that I've got a Buffalo Wild, no, Chili's, or it's just wings, I think it was, I can't remember, same place, for $6.50, and it stayed $6.50. So, also got approved and finalized. I keep saying I got approved for deliver that, but I finally got to where I can accept orders, let me put it that way. Got my catering bag Saturday. That's Grubhub. Very distinctive sound. Anyway, I'm approved for deliver that, and I'm going to be checking that out whenever I get a break. All right, guys, we got a Grubhub for $14.72, going about 5 miles. Already got it in my car, ready to go. Man, it's been a good day. I will say I hate to have to pause DoorDash. I mean, DoorDash has been really good this morning so far. I think I've made $48 on them, you know. So I have no complaints. They've been sending pretty decent orders. I mean, I've canceled. I mean, not canceled. I've had the one cancel, but I've declined several orders because they're awful. No tips, or maybe $1 or $2. But yeah. Anyway, let's move on, get this dropped off, and wait for something else. All right, I just took a $6.50 order from Subs and More for DoorDash, and they hit a whole 50 cents, so it was $7. And then I immediately got a bad order, and then I got this order, which is in the same plaza, Burger King, as you see behind me. We're going to see how our chances are with this. I haven't took a Burger King in a long time, but this is the best Burger King in my town. So it is going, it's 825 going about 5.5 miles. So we're just gonna see. It's only 2 items. I can't see it going up, but we'll check it out. All right, guys. You may notice lately a lot of my clips are me driving. That's because, and the shaky is my point, because I'm not gonna be holding the camera anymore. I want both hands to be able to be on the wheel if need be, for safety purposes. So there will be a little bit of shake every now and then, depending on the road. Some of the roads are worse than others. But anyway, I took this, like I said, the Burger King order. This is the first time I've seen a meal not come with a drink. Now, I'm thinking after I drive off, they're going to be like, where's my drink? But it does not say anything about the drink in the order, as you can see here. But I've never seen a meal not come with a drink at a fast food place. The reason I didn't text the person or even ask the people that work there is because it says right here there's no drink listed. So there's no reason for me to ask. It's got everything that you're supposed to be picking up right here. And then I get, you know, I say I got the order and I'm going down the road, and I look over and notice that they are requesting ranch and honey mustard in the leave it at the door section. Now, I don't know, I'm not going to go back and get that because that should be somewhere else. Or you should text me like when I arrive at the restaurant. There should be no reason for me to get in my car, be driving off and see, leave it at the door. Hey, grab some honey mustard and ranch. I mean, like, no, I'm not doing that. I've already left. Anyway, just I also wanted to let you guys know, I didn't know this. I was just playing around with the app. Somebody left me a nice tip earlier, and I wanted to tell them thanks, but I had no communication with them prior. So DoorDash, I went to the homepage and I went to messages, and there was my last photo that I took of the order left at the door. It said enjoy photo, and then I was able to tell them thank you. So you are able to contact your last drop off in the homepage under messages. Just want to let you guys know that in case you didn't know. All right, guys, it took a minute, but we got a $6.50 order for 3 miles from Buffalo Wild Wings. I think we have another order coming in. Yeah, we got Wild Burger, which is also Buffalo Wild Wings. $6.25 add-on for 4.5. We're going to take it. It's kind of a slow day, so, you know, we're going to take it. I've just been refusing bad orders, like 250. We've got a lot of 250 orders. But let's go get this double order. All right, guys, we're back on the road. The first drop-off was a hidden tip, $7. They hid 50 cents. The only issue I had with that drop-off was they put room 2226, and her husband ordered it. I don't know if he was playing a trick on her, but she actually was the desk clerk. So here I am taking her food to a room, and the girl at the room was like, what's the name? And I'm like, I can't tell you that. And she's like, it's mine. And I'm like, what's the name then? And she won't tell me the name. She's like naming off all kinds of names. And I'm like, no, appreciate it. And I called the person in there at the front desk. But anyway, the next order dropped off, stayed $6.25. So we're done with that shift on DoorDash, and now we're carried over into the next one. So we're just waiting on orders now. Twice now that somebody's tried to get the food out of my hands by saying it's theirs. But actually, the app led me to 2226. I mean, they put it in there, so technically I would have been all right, I guess, if I'd have hinted it to them. But I had to ask some questions. She just seemed like she was not expecting food. Guys, we got a $12 Grubhub order from Tropical Smoothie for about 4 miles. We're gonna go get that. Looks like I missed a brawl here at the White Sox Detroit game today. I'm a big White Sox fan. We clinched the AL Central first time in years. And yeah, apparently they threw the ball at Abreu, hit him. He's been hit a lot this year. And then he slid into second, trying to hurt the second baseman as retaliation. Yeah, I have to rewatch that game. I'm a big Sox fan, but I'm working, so I couldn't watch the game. I guess I could have watched the game, but it probably would have interfered with the apps. I've got MLB TV, so. Hey guys, we got a 650. The sun's kind of cutting my face. We got a 650 for 3 miles. It's a guy I delivered to before named John G. It's probably going to go up to about 750, maybe. He usually tips a little more than what they offer, what they show anyway. So let's go drop that off. All right, guys, I was not supposed to come back on here with an order because I was headed home. But I got my car serviced, and then I turned on Uber Eats on the way home, and I got a Chick-fil-A for about 12 bucks. And it's going, I can't remember the miles because it's on the way home. The miles doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm going right by the nurse doctor college that I always talk about. Going right by there on the way home anyway, so we're gonna drop this off and head on to the house. But yeah, I had to get my car serviced. It was time. You got to get your car serviced, otherwise you will not have a way to go. It'll break down on you. So I stay on top of mine personally. I use synthetic oil, so it cost me about $70. I wish I could figure out how to do all of my own. I probably can get my dad to do it, but I hate to bother him sometimes. So yeah, that cost me about 70 bucks. So, but that's what, every 5,000 miles. So there's no worries. 5,000-6,000 miles. Just depends if I'm in the right location at the right time. But anyway, yeah, let's go drop this off. All right, guys, so we'll go over our earnings for the day. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that that's going to be the tip for that Uber Eats, which was $3.50. Let's see here. We got 12 DoorDash today. We did a total of $91 on DoorDash today. Very surprised, actually. I mean, it's been slow, don't get me wrong. But we took a total of 15 orders. So it's just a different time of day, I guess. Normally we would work through the evening, where the tips are, you know, more so. So we're probably gonna, my 125 goal that I always have, we're probably gonna reach that, or hope to reach that every day now, because like I say, I'm altering my time of work from 8 to 5. And I guess I can take the seatbelt off. I'm at the house. Yeah, it's gonna change our dollar amount. We're not gonna make as much, I'm sure. I'm gonna try to find other things to do as well. I may have a We Go Look tomorrow. We Go Look is an app where they want you to go out and look at like vehicle damage, stuff like that, and document it. You got to actually put on jeans and a collared shirt, and you got to take a yardstick and a tire gauge, like tire tread gauge. So I've got all that now. And also we got to deliver that. I'm going to check that out tonight. Again, that's the catering service I was telling you guys about. So I'm gonna look more at that app tonight and see what's going on with it. She told me you can go on the website and actually schedule, you know, jobs. One thing she did tell me though is, like, if you like oversleep and don't call and cancel the order, or can't get to it for some reason and don't call them, they'll charge you $100 for not picking up that order, and well, specifically for not calling in and saying that you can't make it to it. They frown on you calling in and saying you can't make it, but they'd rather know than have a catering job sitting out there ready to go and nobody's going to pick it up. So that was, I mean, I don't plan on being late or not going at all. So, but I think for some people that would probably be a deterrent of signing up for the app. I stopped at my numbers, didn't I? Okay, we did the DoorDash. We got 2 Grubhubs we did for $26.72. And then we got one Uber Eats that we just did for $11.99. So our total for the day was 15 deliveries at $129.90. So I did meet my daily goal. And like I say, you're probably not going to see too many 150s and 180s and 200s anymore because of the time schedule that I'm doing. I can't see people tip. Well, people just don't tip for breakfast as much as they do for, say, dinner. So, I mean, we're going to get hit on that. Anyway, let's go to the total numbers here. All right, like I said, we had 15 trips. We worked 6.3 miles. We worked 6.3 hours. There's a lot of dead time today. I did take a break. I did take a lunch. So took a couple breaks, actually. So we only worked 6.3 hours. And let's see, we drove 81 miles, 81.6, made $20.67 an hour, averaged $1.59 per mile. Still doing pretty good on the miles. 2.4 trips per hour, which is higher than normal. And also we had an expense. We didn't get any gas today, but we had an expense of $70.19 on the oil change service and everything that they did with the synthetic oil that I use. Probably could get it cheaper somewhere else. I just haven't priced it anywhere else. I just keep going to these same guys. But anyway, pretty much that's it for the day. I think we had a good day considering the time change. That's about what I made when I worked 8 to 5 during the fall. When we hit summer again, spring, well, spring actually, when the time changes again, we'll go back to our other hours, 10 to 7, where we make more money. But I'm going to find something to do to make more money. I'm going to try to find something. I think We Go Look, we'll probably fill that in. We Go Look, we'll put this one I'm going to look into tonight. It started out at $17. It had a deadline of what Friday. It got up to like $25. to me, it wasn't worth it because the drive is like 15 miles away, and then I got to come back towards this way. So I just didn't do it, and they put it back out there again, and now I think it's up to $40 or somewhere in that area, maybe 30. So I might look at it again, maybe do it first thing in the morning. You have to schedule it with the person, so if they can't do morning, I may have to just unassign it. But I'm probably going to accept it and see if I can go do it tomorrow morning. Only thing I don't like is putting on a collared shirt and jeans. I mean, I know it's cooling off a little bit, but I like my shorts. I like my leisureness. I like just not having to have something. I don't like those guidelines like you have to wear this. I mean, you're just going out to do measurements on a vehicle wreck. I don't see where you got to be totally professional and dressed up to go do that, but that's what they require. So anyway, appreciate you stopping by today. If you're new, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, everybody, please. And then comment down below. Very interactive with you guys. Again, when we hit 500, I'm going to give 10% of my entire week to a viewer that is actually active and commenting. So you have to be active and commenting to be thrown into the hat, so to speak. I'm not just going to give it to some random person that never comments, and I don't know if they hit the like button or anything like that, or share it. I'd like to actually give it to somebody that appreciates the channel and is actually, interactive with me. So anyway, see you again tomorrow. Appreciate you guys coming by.